So this is the launch for the kayaks. You can see them coming out down there. Ron opted not to do this because he thinks it would be too hard for him to do that. So we're going to take the glass bottom boat instead. Silver Springs. Today is January 7th, 2026. A lot of people in kayaks today. You have a better chance of seeing the monkeys if you take the kayaks.
You're free to sit down. I went to the bathroom before you run as well.
No, just be on that here. Yeah, look at all the fun ways. Is that a bass?
Our captain tour guide was an excellent tour guide. Just a heads up on this, he'll tell you at the end that the glass bottom area right there is a giant tip jar. So just a heads up on that.
I don't want to start today, but if for any reason we did need to use them, if we were struck by a rogue torpedo, or if an iceberg made its way down the Silver River today, just take one down, place it above your head, take the black buckle, wrap it around your waist, clip it in on the other side, and pull it tight. Now the first person out of the vessel will meet our highly trained and certified alligator rescue team. At pricing door here, they're charging an arm and leg. There's a mandatory radio on board all of our vessels. If you become Miller and Perry, we can have EMT to the dock in under 15 minutes. All that being said, are we ready to go on an adventure today?
Yes.
It was a 3-hour tour.
How deep is it here?
It's about that deep. It's about 20 feet deep right there. Yeah, that grass is about 6 to 8 feet tall. There's a little reference right there.
Wow, you're kidding.
Yes, ma'am. My nephew, they just went home for the day. I'm sorry, you're not going to get to see it.
20 feet.
Now, we are floating down the world-famous Silver River today. The Silver River is, one of the most famous rivers in the world. It has over 100 springs. It produces over 800 million. Somehow, some way, Rico Browning will put on that creature costume, the gill man suit they call it. We gotta be careful coming in over here because there is quite a few of the manatees in this area most of the time. So take our time going through here. They like to sit over here on this flat. Looks like there's a couple of those. What, the white bird over there? That's a. Now you might wonder what those manatees are doing here at all in the first place. They only come here in the wintertime to get away from the cold. It gets below 68 degrees, they develop cold stress. 62, they can pass away. So they come here where it's 72 degrees all year long here, and this is a winter vacation.
No. They don't stay because there's not enough to eat?
No, they don't stay because they like it warmer. They prefer it to be warmer.
Okay.
But they can tolerate it when they have to.
Okay.
Now while they're here, they got to eat something, right? After all, they're petite little things weighing about 1,500 to 3,500 pounds.
Wow.
eat that green grass underneath this here, and they eat a lot of it, over 200 pounds of it every day. That's how they get the nickname sea cows. They're not related to the cow at all. They're closest related to the elephant. And as big as they are, they're one of the fastest animals on the river. If they want to, they can swim over 20 miles an hour. One that goes about 4. What is it?
The turtle.
Where is it? Oh, down, all right. You know what kind of turtle that is right there?
No.
That's a ninja turtle. That's a red-eared or yellow-bellied slider turtle. Those big blue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at her shell.
Yeah, whenever I hunt them in the springtime and in the fall, we go on the. Me and my cousins, we do it. It's fun.
Yeah, you catch a lot.
Last year we caught like 32 or 33 of them. It was fun. Yeah, the python hunt, they do it in South Florida every year.
What was the longest one?
The longest one we caught was 16.2, but they had one that was like 18 caught this year.
Oh my God. What do you do with
Sell them back to the state for their skin.
Yeah, pythons. They're invasive species.
Yeah, they're a big problem here in Florida.
Big problem. There's some kind of like brown snake too that's new, that's not good. It's smaller.
Sure. Now, if you wonder where all this water goes, if you look to your right, the river goes east about 5 miles until it meets the Ocala River. Ocala is Native American for dirty or muddy water. And it curves and winds into the St. Johns River. And the St. Johns flows north all the way to the Atlantic Ocean in Mayport, right beside Jacksonville, Florida. About 160 miles from where we're sitting. It's also where the manatees swim from to get here everywhere.
This last year, Southern Florida.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Maybe, what, 12 or 13?
But
Everybody thinking all those episodes were being filmed in salt water. The only salt here at Silver Springs at the internet was on their margarita glasses.
Yeah.
Another movie filmed right here, one of my favorites,
pretty
Smokey
cool,
and
huh?
the Bandit 3. There's a boat chase scene filmed right here on this part of the river.
Fun fact, this is the set for Sea Hunt, filmed back in the 60s, a regular TV show.
Now, can anybody tell me what that gray stuff is hanging in the trees up in front of us and all around us is called?
Spanish moss.
Spanish moss. Does anybody know what they call Spanish moss in Spain?
Spanish
Moss.
Is that where the monkeys are?
Where? Some of the invasive wildlife now. Probably the most famous has got to be those Reese macaw monkeys. Has anybody here heard about the monkeys at Silver Springs before?
Yeah.
Some of y'all. Has anybody here heard, like I did growing up around here my whole life, when I was a little kid, they always told me the same story, that they came from the Tarzan movies? Sorry, but it's just not true. Ruined my day. Still mad about that. The Tarzan movies used chimpanzees like the chimpanzees in the movie named Cheetah.
That's right.
How they really came to be here was the 1930s. They wanted to increase tourism at the park, so they started the Jungle Cruise. Now for the Jungle Cruise, we brought all kinds of animals here from all over the world. We had giraffes, rhinoceroses, the world of bears with huge Kodiak bears and a polar bear. And then they brought in those cute little Reese macaw monkeys and they put them on an island not too far behind us one afternoon. But what they didn't know about them at the time was that they could swim. We found that out the next day though. They came back to show them off and they were all gone.
Yeah.
Since the 1930s, they've done a very good job repopulating. There's now over 1,000 Reese macaw monkeys here in the state of Florida. About 300 still live right here at Silver Springs. And all this land on our left over here, that's Ross Allen Island. That's where they used to do the alligator and rattlesnake shows from the 30s through the 70s. Now, there's just a boardwalk through there now that's a beautiful nature trail. And if you do want to try to see the monkeys today, when I was coming into work, I did see several of them on the island. So if you do want to go on that adventure, maybe get to see the monkeys today, I'll point you in that direction at the end of the trip. There's that big alligator on your right-hand side one more time over there. The 1800s and the Seminoles were the predominant Native American tribe right here in Central Florida. And in the 1830s, the Seminoles and the Americans working on a peace treaty here. But they didn't trust the American government that much, if you could believe that.
Yeah.
So they got themselves an interpreter for the peace treaty. The person selected was a man by the name of Billy Powell, probably known better as Warrior Chief Osceola. They selected Osceola because he was born to a Creek mother and an English-Dutch father and taught him how to read, write, and speak English. Now, when the Americans handed Osceola the peace treaty, they said everything would be just fine. He did. Unfortunately, that started the Second Great Indian or Seminole War. The Seminoles and the Americans started fighting up and down the Ocala River, right at the Silver River to the Ocala. They fought all the way to the Everglades and never surrendered. They're still at war with us to this day. They were to sign a peace treaty to be one of the longest wars in known history. That's why the Seminoles still take great pride in calling themselves the unconquered people.
Want to go in and see?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that
Hi. Are you going to get ice cream? What are you going to get?
They do paddles a lot. I think we're getting farther and farther away.
No, we're getting closer.
I don't think so.
Getting closer and closer to monkeys. I can feel it. A couple of girls that were kayaking under this bridge told us that they saw several monkeys and manatee while kayaking downriver. Darn it, missed it.